Hey
We're
guys,
live. Sorry, Zenny. We were talking.
I was explaining to him why my phone is broke.
He was, and what he has to do to fix it. We're gonna treat this just like it's Ed's stream, though. Okay, so everybody, he's just gonna do his thing. I'm just hosting because he couldn't access the internet from his computer somehow.
Well, I can't, I don't know how to set up a stream outside of my telephone.
Right. That's what you were telling me, but I didn't know if they probably didn't know that. So I was trying to set you up there.
Well,
Um,
before we go and let's say hi to my Uncle Bruce and Aunt Donna, because I told Mom to text them to tell them that I was going to be on your show tonight.
okay. um, and just to preface this early is I will be streaming after this show on my channel, even though this is my channel. Uh, I don't have to work tomorrow, so I get to stream for the first time in forever on a Thursday night. We're going to say hi. We got Uncle Smiley first in the house. Cat House is number two. Zenny saying, "What the F? I'm an old lady. You people can't go switching locations on me like this. It's confusing."
Ah, it is confusing.
Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's in the house.
Hey, Cheryl.
Uncle Smiley. There's Chattanooga Ed. I know that guy. Robert Steiger. Hey, Robert Steiger. My cell phone isn't working, so Whip had to host.
Yep. You know what? I got to get a fan because I'm freaking hot.
Yep, go ahead. Seville Steve is
Been
here. Night
sitting
Owl.
here for a
Hello,
half
hello.
hour.
And of course, the one and only Zenny and Holly Gibbs. Hello, Holly. You little freak. Although we can't really call you that anymore because I don't ever see that name. Now it's just Holly Gibbs. You! An aquarium domain. What will you be crafting, Whip? I am going to craft nothing because I am not crafting. Well, he's not here to. What is I was talking to Ed's brother to see if I could get some kind of response out of him. He just now responded. Your brother just LOL'd me.
It's all good.
I I asked him, did Ed fall down a hole? Did Ed fall down the well?
I'm impressed that you're able to contact my brother.
Yeah, I kept his number.
That was smart.
We got Aquarium Domain asking me what I'm going to craft.
Well,
We've got
we
Sage.
have
Hey,
the,
Sage and Beto.
we'll talk about that in a minute.
And I think I'm almost done here because it's Cinnamon Pelham. Jeff Pelham's in the house. Sleep.
Was that Sleeper
Um,
Barbecue?
yes, sir.
I almost got his house done or his barbecue pit.
Cool.
I just need to make a roof and then I'm going to put stucco on it.
And that's
So,
it. So you can explain what you're doing.
okay. A couple weeks ago, I was making the dodecahedron and I couldn't find it last week and I found them. So these are fish hides, but because it's your show, I can't show old pictures of dodecahedrons.
You can now you unless you can figure out how to send them to me on your computer. I can bring
They're
them
on
up.
my phone.
Yep, that's not going to
I
work.
save them on my phone and then I pop them on the
Well, you can
screen from
share it.
there.
Can you share it from? No, you can't because your phone's not working.
Well, so there's these things called dodecahedrons. I think that's how you call it. They're like this old Roman thing, and they found like not hundred, well, a few hundred all over like the Empire of Rome in different places. And I thought it would be really cool to make one for a shrimp hide. But I had no idea it was so difficult to get hexagons, or is it pentagons, to arrange in a ball. So my balls aren't perfectly. That doesn't sound good. The balls themselves aren't perfectly round.
No, they're more oval shaped.
And then one of them,
Oh,
I
sure.
you know,
Lance gets, I'm almost done with his house. The rest of us get, I'm almost done pulling my head off and replacing it with better one.
I really like her head.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh gosh,
God.
that's you're not supposed to. No, look, I'm very happy with Zen's
Stop.
head. I think Zen has a good face
Hey now.
and hair.
Hey, Six. And you, I said hi to you. Too much information, Ed.
But
I saw somebody else come in here.
one thing I didn't realize was when I was using the cookie cutter to cut these out, some of them I made real
Mary
thin
Oliver.
and some were real thick. So like this one right here was super thick and I had to cut it down. So what I did was I used fish tank safe glue and glued them. And then tonight I looked it up online and they said you can re-bake. So I'm going to make like mortar to put around it so you won't see the cracks and the glue.
Cool.
Okay. What's the there? That's the one that's showing.
And
so Whip, I'm really impressed with your thumbnail. It looks just like one of mine almost.
It is exactly one of yours. I went back to Craft Ed 1, your very first one, 4 years
and it
ago.
said, and did you add Whip to it?
Yeah, that's the only thing I did. I changed it. I got rid of because I couldn't get rid of the timestamp, and I added. I got rid of Fishroom Fever because you had him. It said with Fishroom Fever, and I erased that and I added me.
Wow, that's really impressive.
Yeah, right. I'm coming along.
You really, really are. So this has been a crazy week. I haven't had my phone literally all week long, and I wanted to go see. There's like a couple of movies I wanted to see. I couldn't do. I can't go to the aquarium because my tickets now on the to the aquarium are on your phone. They call it your phone wallet, and they scan my phone wallet whenever I go to the aquarium now, instead of my old pass that I used to use. So it's almost like I've got the COVID because I literally can't do anything.
Well, you can. It would just cost you money, right? I mean, you could still go to the.
Even when I go shopping, though, for my mom and dad's groceries and stuff, I'm taking my dad's phone because I don't want to break down. And what was funny is the first time I took his phone, I didn't even know what the password log on to his phone was. So it wouldn't have done me any good if I broke down to push the buttons.
Yeah, right.
I didn't even realize that.
I see. Oh, there he is. Don and Sharon are here. Hello, hello. I missed you the first time through. Hello.
Hey, guys.
And there's Nathan. Hello, my fishy friend.
But for the most part, I think these are actually going to be kind of cool looking hides. I really do.
I agree with you.
Well, the weather has gotten better here.
That's good.
Yep.
I'm about 5 days away from coming down. No, is it 5? 6. We're coming down
I know
Thursday.
you're coming on the 14th. Oh, you're coming to visit me on the 14th, though, right?
On Thursday. I'm going to be seeing you on the 15th. 14th is
okay.
No, 15th. We're all going, Holly and Nancy and you and me are all going to not the shed. That would be wrong. You would be coming to
That'd be
see me,
really
not like
awesome.
me coming to see you. Yeah. The Chattanooga Aquarium. Wow, that was way harder than I thought it should be. Nathan says, Ed, wait until you've seen the next video on my new scape. I think you'll like it.
Who said that?
Nathan, Gills to Gardens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Stephen P.
That's another thing I need to do is catch up just on stuff like that.
Yeah, he's been posting fairly regular. Maybe he always has, but I'm finally getting the notifications now. So I've been watching him rescape his the 40s.
Well, I've been carrying my computer around a lot more lately, but I still haven't been going to YouTube as much as I would normally do with my computer as I do on my telephone. I really love getting the notifications on my telephone. I don't know if
Where
I
are
get
you
notifications.
at, Don and Sharon? Are you guys local to me? I don't even. I know you probably said in the past, but I don't remember anymore. It can't be local because we don't have any snow.
Well, maybe they're just a little north local of you.
Could be. Ed's been showing some love lately, and it is super cool. I appreciate you along with everyone that watches. Yeah, I don't comment a lot, but I do watch a lot of them. Because usually I'm in the truck, you know what I mean? So I'm hitting play. I can hit play without, looking at my phone, but I can't be talking or typing. Oh, they are down in Indianapolis, so it must be snowy down there.
But yeah, I can't wait to see how those the wood looks, how he does that. I need to start redoing a lot of my tanks just to make them look nicer. So that's I'm like putting in the mortar, or like it's almost like weld because it's all
Yeah, I
welded
understand what
to
you're doing. My one question to you is, have you done this before? Do you think that'll shrink
No,
up?
I've
When you
never
cook
done
it,
this
will it
before.
shrink?
With such a small amount, I don't think it's going to. If it was a huge amount, it would crack and stuff. But I've never rebaked anything, or like put more to a thing. So this is going to be kind of an experiment.
Cool. Oh, he's giving out hints and spoilers. He added some all kinds of roots and vines.
Ooh,
And
nice.
then Jeff told him, "No, don't do that, Nathan. It's a bad idea, Nathan. Don't do it." And then he said,
Why?
"Nice." I don't know. Maybe it was a
Uh,
typo.
well, no, I mean, a lot of people don't believe that you should ever use grapevines in your aquarium because they say that they're too soft and stuff like that. But
Hey, Elaine.
there are some grapevines that you can do. So it's kind of if you have the grapevine that lasts, or if you don't. I know that sounds terrible, but Rob,
Autocorrect. That damn autocorrect.
oh, there we go. I haven't really done anything fishy though all week.
Zenny has I think it's a serious question. I don't know enough about what you're doing to know if she's joking or not. There's no smiley face, so I'm assume it's good. It says, Ed, did you fully bake it the first time or just par bake?
Oh no, I completely overbaked it because I always overbake. for anything that goes in the aquarium. Oh my gosh, my glasses. I always overbake because I want to make sure all the chemical is out of this clay before it goes out. I mean, they say it's perfectly safe for your aquarium, but there's still a chemical reaction going on when you're baking it.
Sure.
Whoa. My computer just made a ring. I wonder if that what
Maybe
it
it
was.
was somebody trying to get a hold of you. You know,
I don't know.
through Facebook maybe. Holly Gibbs has a thought. She said it's not an issue, Ed. I add things and rebake all the time. Just watch your
Oh,
time. It's Sculpey, right? Yes, it's definitely Sculpey.
yep, it is. Well, thank you. I didn't know if I should I do both of them or just one. I'd like to do both of them so that way when we're on our second hour tonight, I can paint them. I'm going to paint them so they look rusty. If you guys can just try to remember what they look like, close your eyes and try to remember 2 weeks ago. For 3 seconds when I popped them, I would tell you how to look them up on the internet, but I don't know how to spell the word dodecahedron or dodecahedron. So we can't even do that.
Ed, Zenny says, Ed, I was just wondering if only partially baking would allow you to bake the full thing longer after to make sure the joints are fully cured. The problem is he already overbaked it the first time.
Yeah, and these aren't really these joints are just adding flavor. They're just filling in the cracks because the glue, this is the same glue that you like glue rocks and wood and Nubius and things like that in your fish tank.
So,
and I mean, it is really solid.
That's not going to help.
After I made these things, then I went to Pizza Hut and I had glue all over my hands and I ordered the pizza and I was like peeling the glue off my hand. And then I realized, boy, that's got to look really gross to everybody in the building. This guy has some type of weird disease where he's peeling the skin off it. So I stopped doing it because that would be just a little disturbing.
I don't know if my computer just dropped me twice in a row here. So if you didn't hear me, hello, Bootsy. Good to see you.
Hey, Boots and Cats.
And did I say hello to Cheryl Smith? I think I did, but if I didn't, hello, Cheryl Smith. Boots says you can add fresh clay to baked clay. It's best to put a thin layer of liquid clay so the pieces adhere. I don't know what liquid clay is, though. Do you?
I wonder if that's like a spray that they spray jewelry with and stuff.
And Six Pennywise says, I'm 43 like and I still don't know how to use an oven. My mom is worried I'll hurt myself and burn the house down. Well, that's that's not good.
Well, you are one lucky person.
Zenny says in geometry. Oh my God, she's using the big words again. The dodecahedron or
decahedron.
I'm done. Yeah. Is a polyhedron with 12 flat faces per Google. Hey, Shy Savage is here. Hello.
I feel like it's a 10-sider. Nope, it'd be a 12-sider dice. I'm just thinking about Dungeons and Dragons dice. I didn't put one on the very bottom. I've got a crab in one of my fish tanks. and he loves. Oh, well, actually, it's a girl because she had a husband and she ripped all of his legs off and killed him. But she has a skull in there, and she's constantly moving it around the fish tank. It's crazy. Sometimes
Not one
she'll
of
fill
those
it with rocks.
big
Even
skulls.
it's
One of those big skulls that
it's one of
you were
those.
doing the
Yeah, that I paint.
hydro dips. Yeah.
Hydro dips.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a hydro dip chief's skull. And
Nathan says,
yeah,
Ed Whip, I had to go back in video. So that wood I originally was using is grape wood, and it is not good for underwater. Too soft. I am using
okay.
skinny spiderwood bits as roots now.
Well, that makes sense.
Bootsy says we've all peeled Elmer's glue off our hands as kids. That's for sure. And not even as
I
kids.
was
I did it
peeling
not
this
that
off.
long ago.
Oh, I saw Jeremy's video about his fish tank where all of his beautiful reef fish died.
Yeah, that sucked.
That really does. That would be really heartbreaking, boy.
So she says Sculpey makes its own liquid clay. So you could,
Yeah,
it's probably the same stuff because she said, Zenny had asked her, is that, where did she ask that? Is that the same as polymer clay? Can you even make slip with that? Can you even make slip with that? So many
slip
words I
is
don't know
that's
what
like
they're talking about.
when you're in pottery and you're going to add like a little handle to your pot. You would score it, but then you take your clay and you put it in water and you go like this and make it really liquidy and you put it on both sides. And it's like concrete mortar. And then you stick it together and hold it down, and that's what they call slip because that makes it so it doesn't slip apart. I don't know
That
why
makes
they
sense.
But I've just never used any of that type of thing with I've made lots and lots of stuff with oven baked clay. I mean, lots of stuff.
Tommy's here. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Earthling. You're not an Earthling, spaceman.
Hey, Tommy. I haven't gotten
And
an update for his show for a while.
they just had one the other day. I'm not sure where they were going with that, but it was Jesse, and he was drunk off his ass for like 10 minutes.
Uh,
It was fairly funny.
I'll have to check that out.
Tommy says, Uncle Dad, I got some steampunk dice from a friend of mine, smoky clear gray with gears inside.
Nice. I need to get some cool. I mean, I've got lots of dice, but I need to get some cool ones.
Cheryl wants to know if it's sad that she's excited that she just harvested her first moina to feed the betta fry. What's MOINA?
MO.
It's right there. It's probably a typo that I'm just not getting it. I'm not good at thinking outside the box.
What was it for?
Pep.
Hi, Pep.
To feed her betta fry. So it's got to be something very, 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 very tiny.
Yeah. Maybe it's like Cyclops or something.
Yep, Zenny just confirmed. Slip is a thin clay that you use as glue, kind of.
All right, she just does my definitions the shame. But that's kind of what I was saying. Of
It is. I mean, you both said basically the same thing.
course, she may have said that like a half hour ago, and you just got to it.
No, I'm not that far behind actually.
Oh, nice.
9:56. It's 9:50. Yeah, I'm only 2 minutes behind.
Well, this is really making it look more like a 12-sided dice. It's really bringing it together. Whoops. I found a gap somewhere.
I'm not seeing it from my angle, but Tommy says I got him dragon dice. They have floating dragon eyes inside them and always float to look upward. Who's him?
Yeah. I don't know who that is. Maybe Jesse?
It's a type of Daphne. Oh yeah, maybe. So that Monia, it's a crustacean within a family of which are part of a group of referred to as water fleas. I can't even say that name.
Is that
Moina?
the other name for a cyclops then? They're smaller
than scuds.
Are they cyclops? I don't know. I keep saying that to people, and you're probably all getting annoyed because I probably should just look over here. But
Scotty, I was trying to get Ed to do it through his computer, but he's never done it through his computer before. So,
and I didn't have my phone to call him to ask him for help.
Nope, and then he started ghosting me for about an hour and a half. So I didn't know what he was doing.
I always take an hour. I always take a nap before the show, so I'm fresh. I know it sounds pathetic because I still forget a lot, but when I don't take a nap, forget so much more. It's like I can't even concentrate if I haven't taken a nap before a stream. I haven't taken a nap before Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, you guys probably know that because I always say I'm taking a nap now.
Yeah. When is Ed getting his phone fixed? Tomorrow, he hopes.
Yeah, Tim, he's had it for a while, and he said that he's just given up today. And so I said I need it today. And so that was at 6:00. So he said, you're just gonna have to take it to the store. And I said, well, Tim, can you go with me? Because I don't even know what I'm asking them for sure. They have to unlock the SIM, or yes, they have to unlock the phone so I can use it through a different service. Because at one time the phone belonged to AT&T, but I paid it off like 2 years ago. Oh, I'm burping. I paid it off like 2 years ago.
Just like moist, but it's Moina. Okay, I can say Moina. Moina. Oh, Moina.
I saw a documentary on the Three Stooges. You sounded a lot like Curly just now.
Hey, that's what I was going for.
That guy had a major stroke.
Yeah, that's what put him out of the. Actually, it killed him eventually.
It's pretty sad, isn't it?
Yeah, he's the funniest one out of the bunch, and he loved dogs.
Well, that's nice.
Yep.
Okay.
He always had like three or four of them with him. You keep going with that, he's gonna almost go round on you.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go any farther. I'm gonna try to flatten it out a little.
6 says she takes a sleep. What? I have to take sleep med or I can't sleep at all. Ugh. That is not a problem for me.
I can't. Well, you see, what I do is I turn on the machine that makes noise. And I don't care what I'm listening to, if it's wind, thunderstorms, or snow, or sleet, or car sounds. And then I turn up my fan full blast, and then I get into bed. And both my cats today were like laying long wise against me. And I'm like, gosh, I'm like next to 5 foot of cat. And because it was kind of cold too with the fan on, so they were really pushing in on me.
Right. Mary Oliver says she takes naps a lot lately, so she's right there with you. I mean, not right there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean.
and then after the show, it's going to take me probably 3 hours of sitting in bed to fall asleep.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I'll be sleeping 15 minutes after the show if I go right to bed.
Were you in the military? The military teaches people how to go to sleep through anything. They take some type of classes that make it so they can go to sleep on the battlefield. And I've
I
thought
think
about
you
trying to
just
look that up or try to learn how to do that.
I think you just get so tired that you can't stay awake. My buddy was in the military, and he some of the places he had to go to bed when he was stationed in Iraq. You know, when we were at war. You know, sleeping where it's 130 degrees in the shade.
Oh,
Yikes!
gosh.
Lucky you. Trust me. Oh yeah, I know. Holly said those look good, Ed.
Oh, thank you.
Bootsy says, I think I wake up at the same time as Jody. I think I woke up. Man, reading is a skill I often don't have. It's going to be an early night for sure. Like the actual time, like she woke up at 5 and you woke up at 3, or you woke up at 5 and which was 2 hours after she got up.
What time does she wake up?
I don't know. Jody, she gets up early. That's
Does she
why
have
she's
chicken?
always. That's why she's never in the late streams. 90% of the time because she's already crashed.
Does she
My
have
nap
chickens?
med is only when the cat sleeps on my chest. My nap med is only when my cat sleeps on my chest.
Well, I can't sleep on my back anymore after my back surgeries. So I sleep on my side and then they smush up against my back.
Yeah, that's what mine used to do too. Hey, June. Rachel, that's too many. That's too
June?
early. Yeah, he needs to get out of that tank, but I'm afraid to move it to the 210. I've had so many issues in there. I need to break that tank down, but I don't have anywhere to put the silver dollars.
Do you have your summer tub anywhere?
Summer tubbing happens so fast. I do.
Oh.
It's still out. That's outside though.
Well, you could bring it in and warm it up and then fill it up.
Steve
Put the
says
fish in
he's
there.
in the. I could probably do that. I'm in the process of adopting a cat here in Spain, and the process is more complicated than applying for a college, as it should be.
Why?
It's so hard. It's so frustrating when people adopt cats and then or any animal, and then just return it. In a week or two. That's what they're trying to avoid, Steve. If it's not hard, anybody will do it. If you really want that cat, you'll jump through the hoops. That's the theory anyway. June says her day just started.
Nice.
She's like Ed. She sleeps in the day and plays in the evening. Mod 321, combat sleeping. That
Well,
must be a thing. That's what Jeremy says. I don't know.
oh, to be able to go to sleep wherever.
Yeah. And then Bucci
You
says
know,
pro sports ball players learn to nap efficiently too. This is true. Yeah. Whip, it's called
I'm a union
exhaustion.
employee, so I should be.
Don Andor Sharon says, I take naps, but my brain kicks in at night and I can't sleep. What the hell? That never happens to me unless I have done something, not to go too deep into my world, but sometimes I make the wrong call and do or say something that I regret later, and then I might wake up. But normally, I have no problem just falling asleep. Like my head will hit the pillow, and I'm usually out within minutes.
I had a dream with you, X2, and me. I dreamt that they were rebooting Serenity or Firefly, and they hired us because your Dungeons and Dragons character's name is Book,
Oh yeah,
and that was your character's name on the show. And all we did was sit there. We didn't add to the show at all.
no, that's too bad.
I know.
My other character's name is River, so it could have been that too.
Yeah, but if they cast you to be River, I think the show would be
People
canceled
would be
real
pissed.
quick. Yeah.
Jeremy, you can call me anytime, buddy. Words are hard. You know it, Holly. God, reading is so hard for me to do out loud. I don't know why. I read pretty good in my head, but when I try to say the words out loud, it's all tangled up in my brain.
Well, it's because it's like I think it's because we know what the words mean and we don't actually have to say the words. And then when you say it, you're like, oh.
That doesn't sound right. Oh, Bootsy, 3:30. Oh, that's horrible. So
What
3:30
happened?
your time. That she woke up early today, like 3:30 in the morning. You were probably just getting started yourself.
Wow.
I don't know what your sleep schedule was last night, but maybe you're sleeping normal without your phone. You got no entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, no, I was upstairs sitting there watching YouTube channels. My TV is broken down here too.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
June got plants today.
Ooh.
Steven says Jody feels like a lazy bum when she sleeps in till 5. Sleeping until 5. Yeah, what kind of cat are you looking at there, Steve?
You could just get one that just walks around outside. That's how I got mine.
And then he had to go there. June, like the kind you pot up, the kind you put in the aquarium, or the kind you smoke?
Oh, I thought I was
I've decided to put the Amazon puffers in 240.
Ooh.
She's going to need a few more puffers. Yeah, you are.
How many
I
do
don't
you
know how
have?
big those get, but they're not that big.
I don't think they get much bigger than like that.
In a 240. Holy cow.
But they're that wide, so they're cute.
I think that's what Steven has, isn't it? Stephen P, is that what you got? Is the Amazon puffer? Bootsy got her cat
Man,
free off Craigslist. I didn't even know they could sell live animals on Craigslist. Tomorrow, June gets new smoke. Today is aquarium plants.
well, I think you can
Uh,
adopt animals on Craigslist. You're just maybe not supposed to sell them. I
yeah,
think you can
maybe.
buy goats on there.
Pennywise has two outside cats, but she's not really attached to them. Definitely not like I was to her cat.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean,
I'm not
outdoor
sure
cats
why.
are
Why
nice,
would
but
you?
they just aren't loving.
Yeah, and well, they're not attached to her either. So when they're outdoor cats, they're outdoor cats. They're doing their own thing. Seville Steve says I have to put up nets on every window in my place. Wonder why that is. Keep the cats out?
Or maybe to keep the bugs out. Like maybe it's like screens, like we put up screens to keep the flies out.
Could be. Pennywise, have you thought about getting a kitten? I went to H2O Plants, ordered the 24 plant bundle, arrived in 3 days, looks great. That's good to know if I ever get even remotely successful at plants. The one I have
We're
had
gonna
for a
get
year and a half is about dead.
when you move down here, we're gonna make you a professional plant dude. I bet you Stephen P is gonna be jealous of you. It's gonna be like, I wish I had plants like Whip.
Those are words he'd never think to say out loud or in his head.
Well, maybe he just wants easy plants for a change.
So Sharon says Don is same way. His head hits the pillow and he's out. My wife, she has a gift. Now I can fall asleep pretty fast. That woman, like she gets up, she doesn't want me spending money. She's kind of frugal when it comes to money. So she is willing, because I am not willing to get up and make my lunch. So in order for me in order for her to save the money that I would spend at lunch, she gets up at, I don't know, 4:30 in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, somewhere in there, and makes my lunch, comes back to bed, and I don't think a minute will go back by and she's already sleeping. She's like snoring out.
Wow.
I mean, her literally hit sleeping by the time her head hits the pillow.
And I bet the lunches are delicious too.
Not particularly, but it's not.
This is your
She makes
opportunity. She's
she
probably
makes it
upstairs
the night
watching.
before. If I were a normal human and she could make a regular lunch, it would be delicious. But for me, she makes like bratwurst without the bun. She makes chunks of chicken that isn't breaded, and it's just in a baggie. So she makes it on
So
Sunday, and then she just throws it in the lunchbox. So it's not like she's making it; she's just putting it in the lunchbox.
so
I
like
mean, she makes
bratwurst
it, but she
without the
makes it
bun.
early. Yeah, they're not great.
She scoops some of it out, puts it in a plastic bag. Does she put some butter on top?
Just a
No butter,
bratwurst,
mustard.
nothing.
Okay, so she just puts a scoop of bratwurst in
Not a scoop.
the
Not, she
Ziploc
just
bag,
cooks. She just
and
cooks
then
a
she
bratwurst.
probably punches it.
Nope. She just cooks a bratwurst and throws it in a baggie.
Oh, a bratwurst. I was thinking, Rundenberger, or what's that stuff called? It's like mustard. It's like liver. made from liver paste.
Oh,
Brunswider. Brunswider? Help me out, crowd.
yeah, you're close. I that doesn't sound quite right, but I think you're close.
Brunswider. Brunswider. My mom
Hey,
loves it,
Foxy.
and we all hate it. Okay, I'm going to run and put these in the oven, and I'll be right
Okay,
back.
don't run though. Whip, I used to take naps in the ocean sea floating. Ocean sea floating. Well, that would be a thing. We knew one guy who could fall asleep anywhere. One time he literally fell asleep in the middle of us. Braunschweiger. Braunschweiger. Oh, June got some mystery snails as well. Like is it like an assortment, June, or is it the purple ones, or what'd you get? Bootsy, I can't sleep to someone. You'd never, not that you'd want to sleep next to my wife, but because that would be weird. But yeah, she snores like a freaking freight train. I'm scrolling back up a little bit to see if Steve ever said what kind of cat he's getting. There's where Foxy came in. Steven, I would be happy to envy Whip's Plant Great Game. Yeah, sure. They require the nets to keep the cats from jumping out the windows. So you're talking screens, basically, right? I have seen the Amazon puff, but the Fahaka puff often. Funny when you tell someone they snore, they could be shaking the house every night, but when you tell them, they always deny. Oh, she doesn't even deny. Her friends back when she was a kid, well, not a kid, but high school. You know how you damn girls are when you're in high school and everybody's kind of mean. They recorded her, and she's like, "Yep, I guess I do."
Wow. Okay, it's 11:20. So at 11:35, I need to take them out. So I don't have my phone here to set an alarm. Hi, Dennis. So if anybody else that happens to look at the clock at 11:35, can you let us know? That'd be 10:35 your time, Whip, I think.
Random alarm number 2. We'll go with that one. Make it 10:35 p.m.
What's a Devon Rex cat?
I don't know. Whip, it was a Devon Rex cat, 1 year old. I don't know. I've never even heard of that. Long hair, short hair? What are we looking at?
I'm going to pop it up in a minute here.
Devon Rex. Oh, definitely short hair.
Yeah, really short. Let me go to share. There we go. I don't don't know if we have these guys in America, do we?
What this is 1,000 cats. You know that, right?
Yeah, but they're all the same type.
Yeah, but they're just
Look,
very
they kind
small.
of have like. Well, do you want me to pop? Which one would you like me to pop?
I don't know, the one that looks like an adult. They all look
That's
like
an
kids.
interesting looking cat.
Yeah, little sphinxy.
Yeah. It's a cute cat, though.
That one
Well,
looks
let's see if
mad.
they all have this little bit of black tuff at the top of their ears.
Oh, there's one. See that gray and with the black face? Click on him. Straight
This
down.
one?
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty cat. I could take that one home.
That one looks half pug.
Yeah, like a pug Siamese mix.
If you had this cat, you'd have to get a pug just to be its friend.
Have the two of them walking around. I will never get one of them. I like Russian blues. Very nice and quiet. That's my cat. That's what my cat was. I've had Russian blues too. I've had two of them. One was named Ralph, and the other one was named Apollo.
Is this a real common cat in Spain?
I bet you could find it here.
Yeah, it's just interesting.
Now, Zenny, that makes me laugh because my wife doesn't have any problem with me telling her she snores. She doesn't fight me on it at all. But she'll fall asleep and then tell me that she's not sleepy. You were snoring. You were definitely sleeping. No, I was. I just had my eyes closed. You were sleeping. Why are you denying it? Put your book away and go to bed.
Crystal, I think you're really cool.
She is very cool. I wouldn't trade her in for nothing.
Good. I just don't want her to come down here with a rolling pin and clock you on top of the head.
Well,
and then I'd have to do this by myself forever because I can't turn the stream off. I'd be like when the EMT comes to get you for the hospital. Can you hit the button to stop the stream?
Can you hit that end stream button right there while you're there?
And thank all the people for coming.
Just a warning, Siamese cats demand a lot of attention. Is that what this is? Is it Siamese? Like maybe it's a type of Siamese?
It kind of has like a curly coat on its back.
Steven says, I don't snore, I just breathe enthusiastically. I'm sure I snore, but usually if I tie one on where I'm just ripped and I fall, I mean, I've fallen asleep with my head like in the toilet because my body was rejecting the amount of alcohol that I had put in it, and passed out with my head still in there. And that was back, that was a long time ago. So that was before we had video cameras like readily available at any given moment. Because if we had one, there'd be one of me online somewhere snoring, echoing through the house because it's just going through the pipes.
I didn't make a lot of mistakes, but I'm sure glad the ones that I did weren't recorded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Oh my God! If there had been video cameras everywhere like they are now when I was a kid, I'd probably be in jail.
Yeah.
Sage
really weird.
says I ordered some Florida native orange. Well, I'll be damned if I know what that word is. Nyanrua? Nyanrua.
Yeah.
Growe.
We're not the Latin people here.
No, if please, for the love of God, if you know the common name, just use the damn common name.
It may not have a common N.
I'm saying if it does.
Oh, I was going to. Well,
My
let's see.
ragdolls are the noisiest cats. Oh, you know who else is noisy? Is Maine Coons. I have Maine Coons, or I had, and they are very vocal.
We're going to find out what she got, and I will pop it up here in a minute. There it is. You're doing great on keeping up today. On your,
I'm trying harder.
Copy.
Whip, when I was young, I put tobacco sauce in my wife's mouth because she snores with her mouth wide open. That's mean. I have a Seal Point Siamese like that. Her name is Frankie.
This is a flower.
Auntie June. What?
I'm going to put fish at the end. Because it's some type of inner.
Mine was named Church after the cat in the old version of Pet Sematary. Poor Church.
Are these a bug?
Jenna's asleep tonight or two. I don't know why that is. I mean, if you're sleepy, just go to sleep. Why are you fighting it? Nothing's coming up. Oh, there it is. I got it now.
Look, it looks like a bug.
It is a bug.
Oh, it is a bug? I feel a lot better about not knowing what this is. They're kind of gross.
June says that's one way of looking at it. I have to double check the washer and dryer. Oh, I'm not sure what she was talking about though. June, aren't your cats also brine ship egg stealers too? I'm going to use Steven's comment. Enthusiastic sleeper, breather. Oh, Foxy had a cat named Church too.
After Churchill?
No, after the cat from Pet Sematary.
Oh,
did you ever see Pet Sematary?
I did not. I
Aren't
never
you a
read
horror
the
guy.
Either. I used to be a Stephen King guy, but I kind of like everything. But I like Stephen. I used to love Stephen King books. It's just his movies really weren't very good. Cujo was amazing, but for the most part, I just stopped watching all of his movies on purpose because I didn't want them to ruin if I ever get to the book.
Yeah, his movies do not translate well. I recorded my hubby snoring. He denied it was him. I wanted to know who I was seeing. Tall-eared. Sharon says her husband says she sleeps with her mouth open too.
I don't like to sleep with my mouth open.
I have to. Even if you watch, a lot of times, even just sitting here, I got my mouth open because I can't breathe through my nose anymore. So and that's always something I have made fun of myself about back in the day, about other people, being mouth breathers all the time, with their mouth. You look like a dork, but whatever. Now I'm one of them. I have become what I made fun of. I've had one before. A kitten would not shut up, meowed all the time over anything. I'd be trying to fix food and wash dishes, and she'd be trying to climb up my leg. So needy. Is that the Maine Coon, or which one are you talking about there, kid? I can call you kid because you're only 40. There's one more. Nancy B, get to see you in a
Nancy
couple
B.
days.
Hi, Nancy. Fancy Nancy.
Well, more than a couple, I guess. A week from today. Week and a day. Springtails. That's what that is, Ed.
Yeah, well,
Springtail.
I feel I'm still looking at them. I need to get this off because it's gross. Nothing personal. I just don't like looking at bugs.
Aren't all us Gen Xers super happy to be born before the age of interwebs and phone cameras? We were raised on hose water and lack of supervision. Thank God it wasn't on film. Not only would we be in jail, but our parents would probably be in jail for what they allowed to happen under their watch.
I don't
I
know.
sleep like
Life is
a
just
corpse, silent and still. A friend on the trips, and she told me she kept checking to make sure I was still breathing.
I still miss going to Blockbuster. I like going into a Blockbuster and seeing what
I
movies are
think I'm
behind.
locked up. Oh, there it is.
You know, when you go into a Blockbuster or used to, you'd see all the movies that you want to see and you'd run over there, and then it turns out it's just their sleeves because they put the real movie behind it.
Yeah. And Devon Rexes are like the Peter Pans of the cat kingdom. They stay playful throughout their lives. That's why I got a ferret, because they stay playful all the time.
And
My
they like to
Seal
wear
Point
tights.
Himalayan needed himself. Holly, I'm struggling with that one. My Seal Point
Hymns.
Himalayan needed him's mouth taped. Meow, meow, meow.
I've got a
There's
silver,
Miss Shirley.
or I have a Fire Point Himalayan in the other room sleeping next to Nico on my couch.
Any more incidents now that you're keeping them kind of locked downstairs?
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're being kept apart. Well, so Nico gets mad if I'm upstairs and he started peeing at the bottom of the steps. And he hasn't done it since I cleaned it up. I put a whole bunch of Lysol and cleaned it real good. It's just really disappointing though when you've had a cat for 14 years and he's never been a bad cat, and now all of a sudden he starts peeing on things.
That's
It's
when
really
that usually
disappointing.
happens, though. That's when the cats get older, they miss a lot.
Well, I think it's because of the new cat and his life's been changed.
Could be because they can get a little bit vindictive too. Shirley,
Yeah, I mean,
roar,
it's just a bummer.
roar.
And they were getting the cats get along, except for Nico doing his little spraying stuff upstairs. So it's like, you can't do that, dude. Not on mom and dad's side. And then he's not doing it here, but then all of a sudden he peed all over the floor. I mean, I guess it started when he peed in the sandbox or sandpaper box in this room. Remember that night? It was, I don't know if it was last Thursday or it was during D&D or something, but all of a sudden I got this horrible scent, and then I see that he just peed on top of a bunch of sandpaper. I can't be upset with him for peeing on sandpaper because it was in a cardboard box. So he probably thought, oh. So I looked it up last night, and they said to place a kitty litter where they pee, because maybe older cats have a harder time getting closer and stuff or moving around. So I'm going to try to put a thing at the bottom of the stairs for him to pee at now, because at least he didn't pee on the carpet, but it's still just, it's really a bummer.
Hey, Kitty/Jake, how are we doing? And you are correct on that. That's probably the best Stephen King translation. Was
What's
Christine?
that?
Christine.
Oh, Christine's a great one too. But I loved Cujo. And
I didn't
Stand
watch
by Me is
Cujo because
amazing.
I
Sta-
can't.
Stand by Me is the best.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Stand by Me. I'm gonna end it so you can go pee and look at your
Oh, I
because
got to
you're
get those
past
out of
due.
the.
Yeah, my alarm didn't go off for whatever reason, so you're 2 minutes past.
Well, thank you everybody for coming and hanging out with us. Sorry I couldn't do it on my show, but it doesn't really make any difference, I don't think.
We'll fire up mine in 5 minutes. Give us 5 minutes to hit the head and get a drink. We'll talk to
Get
you
some
later
pee.
in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, people. 5 minutes.
Bye.
Bye.